Welcome to the February edition of the First Friday video. We're coming to you today from Arkansas State's Multicultural Center, located on the third floor of the Rang Student Union. As most of you know, February is Black History Month. Our Multicultural Center staff, led by Dr. Yvette Allen, has a long list of events, lectures, and activities planned for this month.
You can find a listing of them on our main website at astate.edu/BHM, or you can keep up with them on Facebook or Twitter at AStateMC.
Addressing the diversity of our campus is really important to me. As I have said repeatedly, we all want Arkansas State to be seen as a home for every person in our state. Over the past 6 years, the number of minority students attending A-State has declined while the minority population in our state has continued to grow. In speaking with our minority students, having mentors in front of the classroom is really important. To reinvigorate our university's diversity efforts, especially in the recruitment of students, faculty, and staff, I have elevated Dr. Maurice Gibson to my executive council and promoted him to be the Chief Diversity Officer for the university. Dr. Gibson and his Office of Diversity and Community Engagement will report directly to me now. A-State was happy to host this year's Northeast Arkansas Martin Luther King Jr. celebration. The weather was cold, but the warmth and spirit displayed by the participants more than made up for the chill. Afterwards, I was reminded of one of Dr. King's famous quotations related to education. The function of education is to teach one to think intensively and to think critically. Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education. Character is the focus of a new initiative that we will start this semester as well. In early February, I will call our campus community together and ask them to take and to uphold the Pack Pact.
Sexual assault is a reality on every college and university campus, and education is how we can come together to prevent this problem. The ACT in our pact stands for Acting for Change Together. This is the first of several events to raise awareness to the issues of sexual assault for our student body this spring.
I'm pleased to report that our retention efforts with our current freshman class have been very successful. Last year, we retained only 87% of our freshman class from the fall to the spring semester. This year, about 92% of our first-year students returned for their spring semester. Unfortunately, a combination of many factors, such as the poor retention of freshmen last year, bringing in one of our smallest freshman classes ever, and a record number of December graduates, leaves us with an enrollment not much larger than last spring. Our way forward is growth and stimulating our recruitment efforts. The great news is that by the end of January, we had more student recruits admitted to A-State than any time in history. Now the challenge is to get those who are admitted to A-State to become Red Wolves in the fall.
This spring, we will be reaching out to admitted students to convince them to join the class of 2022. We will also start to work with the class of 2023 by hosting a major Get to Know A-State event on campus for high school juniors in our local region.
Remember that all of us can help identify and recruit students. If you're an alumnus of Arkansas State, we have a special web page for you at the Alumni Association for you to tell us the names of students you want us to pursue.
If you see folks walking around Jonesboro with these red bags, that means they've probably just been on a campus visit. Be sure to welcome them to their new home. I cannot wait to see the A-State Visitor Center opening this spring. What a great opportunity to welcome potential students to our campus.
Recently, we helped kick off the 2018 Northeast Arkansas Komen Race for the Cure with our civic partners at the Municipal Center in downtown Jonesboro. Once again, A-State will be the host site for this event.
So mark down the date. It is Saturday, April 28th. We're looking forward to participating in this year's event, and you can now register at KomenArkansas.org. Recently, I had the opportunity in joining our music faculty to welcoming 130 elementary through high school students onto our campus. Dr. Tim Chris saw a need and developed a program to offer free lessons to students in our community.
I really appreciate so many of our faculty members who engage in service activities with our community to make our community stronger and to increase the tie between our school and the city of Jonesboro. In closing, our faculty and staff received an email from me last week. Along with these monthly videos, I plan to write additional messages to my colleagues about specific issues. I believe that we are all in this together and that a more informed campus is a more united campus. And I want to emphasize the term colleagues because at heart, I'm also a professor. I was so excited to return to the classroom last month to teach my Introduction to Sociology course. Last fall was hectic as Beth and I met literally hundreds of members of our Red Wolves pack, but I missed the interaction with the students in the classroom. My time with them reminds me of why we do what we do.
This fall was the first semester in years that Kelly wasn't in the classroom, and I can tell you, being with those students invigorates him. He loves to come home and tell me about what happened in class.
That's all for now. If you have any questions for me, email me at chancellor@astate.edu. But if you have any other issue, personal or classroom related, I want to encourage our students to utilize our PAC support team. Email them at pacsupport@astate.edu with your concerns. We have a team of professionals that monitor that account to respond to your needs, and I also see those emails. Of course, you can also keep up with me and A-State on Facebook and Twitter. All right, everyone, wolves up.